buzzword that we hear a lot about, and I'm sure you've come across it in the research and from speaking to people, is authenticity, and or humble leadership and authenticity in the leaders and in the culture of the organisation. And people may, the definitions of it change, but it would seem to be pretty essential in the work that you do for organisations to go on this journey that you recommend, that there is authentic leadership. Would that be part of the package or part of the recommendations that you'd make?
Well, that's at the heart of our Enlightened Leader research, and I call it enlightened leadership. Yeah, you're right. There are lots of buzzwords out there, but that incorporates it. It's authentic. It's being true to yourself and being real. It's also those leaders who are able to hold their hand up and say, like I was saying before, I'm not the smartest person in the room. I need help with this. Is one of the most courageous things an executive leader can say right now. And some have too much pride to be able to do that. Some wear a mask. And what we're saying in authentic or enlightened or courageous leadership is take off that mask, because we're all going through the same thing. And in many ways, it started to happen during the pandemic. And for those organisations that really flourished and sort of acknowledged this, there was a far greater understanding between the leadership and themselves. Gucci is a great example. The luxury industry, which is very, very much hierarchical and top-down, very much a face-to-face industry, slow-moving. It's all about personal experience in the store, a personalised display and explanation of the product or the new thing that you want. If those listening and tuning into this, if you type in Gucci Live and just kind of have a look at what they did during the pandemic to provide customer experiences, bring surprises in, ideas that came up from people that they never asked before, people who were in the shops, the assistants, the store managers. And also their leaders and managers went on a journey of rediscovery. They were prepared to hold their hands up, and they learned the hard way, actually, because like many managers, many leaders who weren't prepared for this and who are not authentic and still around command and control and traditional ways of working, as soon as the pandemic hit, they were over-diarising. They were putting meetings in calendars. They were checking up on their people, asking for results. Nobody was getting any work done because the manager needed a purpose. But that's the wrong purpose. When we talk about purpose, exactly. It's about being a force for the humanity within your organisations. There's an absolutely fantastic guy who wrote a book called #TimeForHumanity, Sami Al-Ashrafi. He owns a business called Marmalade Fish, which is the best company name in the world as far as I'm concerned. He is calling for humanity at the heart of business, exactly about this. We need to be authentic with our people and demonstrate a little bit of humble leadership, a little bit of humility and empathy here and there, and we'll all succeed together.